action.
My name is Brady Dillon, and I'll be presenting an excerpt from The Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. The scene I'll be presenting is the poker scene. While I'm reading this, I'd like everyone to think about the loss of a loved one and how their memory unifies families and friends, and even if they don't always get along. Thank you for the time, and I hope you enjoy. Starting with Charlie. Come on, let's shoot. It'll tire you out a little. Alright, you got cards? Yeah, I got them. What is it with those vitamins? They build up your bones. Chemistry. Yeah, but there's no bones in a heartburn. What are you talking about? Do you know anything about it? Don't get insulted. Don't talk about something you don't know anything about. What are you doing home? A little trouble with the car. I would like to take a trip to California. Don't say. You want a job? I got a job. I told you that. What the hell are you offering me a job for? Don't get insulted. Don't insult me. I don't see no sense in it. You don't have to go on this way. I got a good job. What keeps you from coming here? You want me to go? I can't understand it. He's going back to Texas again. What the hell is that? Let him go. I got nothing for him, Charlie. I'm clean. I'm clean. He won't starve. None of them starve. Forget about him. This is what I got to remember. You take it too hard. To hell with it. When a deposit bottle is broken, you don't get your nickel back. That's easy enough for you to say. Did you see the ceiling I put up in the living room? Yeah, that's a piece of work. To put up a ceiling is a mystery to me. How do you do it? What's the difference? You gonna put up a ceiling? How could I put up a ceiling? Then what the hell are you bothering me for? You insulted again? A man who can't handle tools is not a man. You're disgusting. Don't call me disgusting, Willie. I'm getting awfully tired, Ben. Good. Keep playing. You'll sleep better. Did you call me Ben? That's funny. For a second there, you reminded me of my brother Ben. I only have a few minutes. You never heard from him again, eh? Since that time? Didn't Linda tell you? A couple of weeks ago, we got a letter from his wife in Africa. He died. That's so. So this is Brooklyn, eh? Maybe you're in for some of his money. Nah, he had 7 sons. There's just one opportunity I had with that man. I must make a train, William. There are several properties I'm looking at in Alaska. Sure. If I'd be going with him to Alaska that time, everything would have been totally different. Go on. You'd froze to death up there. What are you talking about? Opportunity is tremendous in Alaska, William. Surprised you're not up there. Sure, tremendous. Heh? There was only one man I ever knew who knew the answers. Who? How are you all? Fine. Pretty sharp tonight. Is Mother living with you? No, she died a long time ago. Who? That's too bad. A fine specimen of a lady, mother. Huh? I'd hope to see the old girl. Who died? Heard anything from Father, have you? What do you mean, who died? What are you talking about? William, it's 8:30. That's my build. I put the ace. If you don't know how to play the game, I'm not going to throw my money away on you. It was my ace, for God's sake. I'm through. Long ago, since the beginning, you never knew how to play cards. Alright, next time I'll bring a deck with 5 aces. I don't play that kind of game. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yeah? Yeah. Ignoramus. So you're William? Ben, I've been waiting so long for you. What is the answer? How did you do it? Oh, there's a story for that. Is this Ben? How do you do, my dear? Where have you been all these years? Willie's always wondered why you... Where's Dad? Didn't you follow him? How did you get him started? Well, I don't know how much you remember. Well, I was just a baby, of course, only 3 or 4 years old. 3 years and 11 months. What a memory, Ben. I have many enterprises, Williams, and I have never kept books. I remember I was sitting under the wagon in, was it Nebraska? It was South Dakota. I gave you a bunch of wildflowers. I remember you walking away down some open road. I was going to find Father in Alaska. Where is he? At that age, I had discovered a very faulty view of geography, William. I discovered after a few days that I was heading due south instead of Alaska. I ended up in Africa. Africa? The Gold Coast. Principally diamond mines. Diamond mines? Yes, my dear, but I only have a few minutes. No, boys. Listen to this. This is your Uncle Ben, a great man. Tell my boys, Ben. Well, boys, when I was 17, I walked into the jungle, and when I was 21, I walked out. You see what I've been talking about? The greatest things can happen. I have an appointment in Kachillan Tuesday week. No, Ben, please tell about Dad. I want the boys to hear. I want them to know what kind of stock they spring from. All I remember is a man with a big beard, and I was in Mama's lap, sitting around a fire, and some kind of high music. His flute. He played the flute. Sure, the flute. That's right. Father was a very great and very wild-hearted man. We would start in Boston, and he would toss the whole family right across into the wagon. And then he'd drive the team right across the country, through Ohio and Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, and all of the western states. And then we would stop in towns and sell the flutes that he had made on the way. Great inventor, Father. With one gadget he made more in a week than a man like you could make in a lifetime. That's just the way I'm bringing them up, Ben. Rugged, well, like all around. Yeah? Hit that boy as hard as you can. Oh, no, sir. Come on. Get to me. Go for it, Biff. Go ahead. Show him. Okay. Why must he fight, dear? Good boy. How's that been, huh? Give him the left, Biff. Why are you fighting? Good boy. Look out, Biff. G. Never fight fair with a stranger, boy. You'll never get out of the jungle that way. It was an honor and pleasure to meet you, Linda. Have a nice trip. Thank you.